Well, hey everybody, how's it going? Now, you got this video to thank for some guy who told me in a comment just the other day to please make a video to describe why I'm not making videos anymore. Okay, it's not that I'm not making videos anymore, okay? I didn't turn my back on YouTube, alright? The thing is, right, that I got other things going on, man. Okay? I mean, this is a real world. There's a lot more going on than the fucking internet. Okay? Now, not to sound too pissed off, I've been listening to really loud music. I'm not pissed off. The thing is, I've been busy, man. Sorry. You know, I'm like old enough to be your dad. Okay? I have a mortgage, I have bills, I have a job. Now the point is, and the only reason I'm making this video, okay, is the point is, you're not going to be a fucking teenager forever. Okay? It's time to decide. Is this a phase that you're going through? Okay? Are you going to be one of those people who was a punker when you were a kid and grew out of it, and then you get a 9 to 5 and you do your regular thing and you grow old and you die? Okay, because I'm not. And that's the reason why I've not been on YouTube. So I'm really sorry, okay, if I haven't been attending to your needs, okay? Because the thing is, I'm not one of those people who's 9 to 5, okay? I have a life, and it's a difficult life. The thing is, if you're not going to be one of those people, if you're going to be a punker the way that you are now, and you want to grow up that way, you're going to have to be ready. Okay? Because society is not ready to accept that. Even at my age, it's still not ready to accept that. I wear a uniform at work. Okay? And the thing is, I make that concession. I wear that uniform at work. That's not a problem with me. It doesn't change who I am. I don't think that it's, you know, cutting into my personality, and I don't rebel against it or anything because I'm like fucking 40 years old. Okay? I don't have a problem with that. The thing is, I don't let it compromise who I am. Okay? I'm still Hedgehog Farrell. The same as I was before I graduated high school. Okay? And that's why I haven't been around, man, because I live a real life. And the thing is, I don't come home from work and sit down and drink a beer and watch TV and get up and go to work again. Okay? That's just not who I am. Okay? So, I guess what I'm saying with this video is, I'm real sorry that I haven't been, you know, coddling you guys and everything. But, it's time to make a decision. Okay? Really. Because too many people are punkers when they're kids. When I was your age, I was a punker. Right? Did I grow out of it? No. I didn't. A lot of people will. It's a phase. It's a rebellion thing. It's a teenage thing. You grow out of it. And if you do, you know, I'm not pissed at you. I don't care. But if you don't, you're going to have to realize that unless you live such a crazy ass life that you don't make it to 40, you're going to be like me, man. You're going to make it to 40. And you're going to have a wife, and you're going to have a mortgage, and you're going to have bills, and you're going to have to juggle that somehow. Okay? So the thing is, the whole reason I'm making this video is don't give up, man, on who you are. I'm serious. You don't have to. You don't have to give up on who you are, man. For real. I never did. And in order to do that, in order to get out there and live my life and be who I am, I can't sit in front of the computer all day, you know? And so people are asking me, you know, where'd you go? Why aren't you making any videos? Why did you turn your back on us? And stuff like that. It's not it, man. You know? I didn't turn my back on you. I'm just out here living my life, and I want you to do the same thing. And remember, if you're serious about this, if you really are serious about the way you live your life, man, don't give in. I'm proof. Fuck, look at me. I'm 40 years old and dressed in a t-shirt with a fucking face drew on it with a marker. This is how I live, man. Okay? I'm 40 years old. You don't have to give up. You don't have to change. You don't have to turn into one of these clones out there. I never did. And I'm doing just fine. In fact, I wear a uniform at work. That's how fine I'm doing. I'm doing alright. You know, I don't work at a gas station. I don't make minimum wage. I'm doing alright. And you can too. Just don't give up, okay? And if I go for a while without making videos, don't think that it's because I don't give a shit. The thing is, I'm getting away from, you know, the internet. I'm getting away from the phone. I'm getting away from TV and gasoline and all of this, you know, because just the way that I am. I live my life to where I try not to make an imprint on the planet, you know what I mean? And that's the green thing, you know, and people don't dig the green anarchism thing. They say I'm just a hippie and stuff, and I don't care, you know, I don't care what you think. If you think I'm a hippie, whatever. Maybe I am a hippie, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? Who cares what you think? The point is, I'm not on the internet a lot. In fact, I go weeks without reading your comments. So if I haven't answered your comment, that's why, man. It's not because I don't give a fuck. It's because I'm not online, okay? I don't do the internet thing. I don't do the 9 to 5 thing, you know what I mean? In fact, I'm going to post a video right now of me mowing the lawn with my new lawnmower. I'm getting away from the old way of doing things. Gasoline, electricity, and all of that. It's the old way, man. It's time to move on. And that's all the time I've got now. I've probably used up too much time as it is, so take it easy. I'll check you later. And just don't give up on me, guys. Don't think that because I'm not here, I don't give a fuck, okay? Take it easy.